Greetings, people. 'Tis I, 480 volts, and welcome to the end of 2024. It's been a pretty good year, and since 2025 is fast approaching, I figured I'd go ahead and do the usual update video that I normally do, though I don't really have a lot to say this time, so like nothing new and exciting aside from like the end of every year. So let's see, I'll just start with a little recap. This past year was great. I was able to, there were some things that happened in my own personal life that were pretty cool. One of them being I got to go to Nashville, Tennessee and experience that and see a lot of really cool stuff there. So that was fun. And just a few other things in my own personal life that happened that were great, mostly with work. And so that's nice, and everything's great there. As far as music, nothing terribly exciting. I mean, of course I put an album out at the very, very beginning of the year. And no, I'm not working on another one, but maybe sometime. We'll see. But the album, it's still there. It's just soft piano, ambient, meditative. That, you know, I think I talked about that at the end of last year. But it's the same one, you know. So I put it out at the very beginning of this year. So there's that. But you know, I think I put a few covers on YouTube, and I started doing singing on YouTube, that was kind of a huge step for me there, and a few other things too. So my plans are to just continue doing more of that kind of stuff, but you know, kind of at my own pace. Now, video games, a couple things. Well, first off, you know, first off, I had a fun time doing Let's Plays this year. I mean, I pretty much, as soon as the year began, just started doing Let's Plays and cranking them out. Now, I took some breaks here and there, and speaking of which, at the end of Final Fantasy X-2, I implied that my next Let's Play would be coming kind of quickly, or at least before the end of the year, and well, as you may have guessed, that's not happening. And there's a good reason for that. The game I was going to do, and I still am going to do, by the way, I figured out it would take exactly a solid month to, well, give or take a few days. It would take about a solid month to make that Let's Play, to upload the videos to YouTube, right? And given how quickly, given how late I finished 10-2, you know, by the time I was done with it, we were almost at December, and I could have made it work. I could have crammed it into the month of December, but it would have given me very little prep time for my next Let's Play, which I'm already planning on. So I'm trying to stay ahead of the game. I'm trying to think ahead and plan my next game out, so that way I don't get, you know, too left behind. So the game I was going to Let's Play but ended up not happening, that's going to start, you know, as soon as the new year hits us. That's going to start in January 1st, and like I said, it'll take about a month, give or take, to get the full game up. And then I already have my next game planned out, and that will take some time, and then hopefully after that I'll think of an idea for a third game. But yeah, so just going to continue on with the Let's Play stuff. Had a really fun time with it this year. Did some wonderful games like Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, Final Fantasy X and X-2. Did some Sonic games. Did I do Adventure 1 this year? I think I did. And then, yeah, Adventure 2. So, yeah, I had a lot of... Kind of did, like, 2 of everything. Like, 2 Final Fantasy games, 2 Team Eco games, 2 Sonic games. And did I do 2 Zelda games? I know I did Ocarina of Time. I can't remember if I did Link to the Past this year or not. It's been a minute. Well, point is, yeah, had a lot of fun. So, gonna continue doing that. But, let me talk about video game reviews. I feel like that's something I haven't addressed. If you noticed, I did not upload a single review this year. And the simple reason is I just didn't want to. It's funny, at the end of 23, the last game I did for that year was Final Fantasy IX, and that was going to be my next review, and I thought it was going to be kind of neat that they were going to basically fall around the same time. And I just never got around to it. It's like I was going to use the gameplay footage from the Let's Play, and then, so I had that, and I wrote out the script, and I even recorded the voiceover, and I had all of that, but when it came down to, like, actually putting the video together and, you know, using footage, I just got into this funk of where it's like I just didn't want to, I just couldn't be bothered to like make the review, and I just didn't do it. And honestly, the idea of making reviews now is just, I don't know, it's just, I don't know that I want to do that anymore. So it's like, and it's kind of like, there's a part of me that's like, no, I really do want to do that. So I don't know what's going to happen with reviews. I don't know if I'll get back into it, but it's like right now, I'm just not really feeling it. You know what I mean? Right now I'm feeling Let's Plays, and that's fun. And I have to struggle to feel, you know, music uploads. So I don't want to, I guess it's just like I'm struggling to find out where to put my energy into, and it's like I can only really put it into one outlet, maybe two, and it's like I don't have a whole lot of room for a third outlet, so I don't know. But yeah, but I'm definitely gonna keep going on with Let's Plays. That's been fun, been enjoying that, and like I said, did some wonderful games this year, and you know, got plans for wonderful games in 24, the new year, and beyond that, I really don't have a whole lot to say. I mean, I guess I'm gonna just keep going and doing what I've been doing, but yeah, really enjoyed this year. Looking forward to the new year, and yeah. Beyond that, I guess just as soon as January 1st hits, be on the lookout for my next Let's Play, and we'll go from there. I don't really have a whole lot to say, so Happy New Year, and here's to the new one. Thank you so much for watching. My name's 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Peaces.